This Castin Cajun Cooking segment is brought to you by Tony Chachere's makes everything taste great.
Well, I have a special treat today. I get to cook with the best daughter in the world, Amy Fontenot Harper. I'm going to prepare some crawfish etouffee, and what are you going to fix for a side?
I'm going to make a green bean casserole. So this is actually not my recipe, it is my sister-in-law Brandy's recipe.
Well, you can go ahead and get started.
Okay, so Brandy said that she normally uses canned green beans, but we had some fresh green beans on hand, so we decided to go with this. So we're going to put some green beans in our pan. Now, I don't like getting my hands all full of olive oil and stuff and gets under my nails, so I like to put on a little glove, keep things neat.
Is that why your nails always look so clean?
Oh yeah. So start with some olive oil. Just gonna be generous with the olive oil. So one thing I learned from any Cajun cook, especially a Cajun woman, was that we usually don't have measurements. When I asked my granny when I was first learning how to cook, I asked her, how do you make this, how do you make that? And she said, well, I put a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And I was like, well, how much? Is it a teaspoon, a tablespoon? Baby, I don't know. You're just gonna have to come watch me cook. That's the only way you're gonna know how much to put. Of course, we're gonna put some Tonys on it, because I put Tonys on everything. Good seasoning. A little Sriracha for some spice, just a few little drops, get a little kick. Over here I have 2 cloves of garlic that my dad nicely chopped for me, and a whole can of artichoke hearts that have been chopped. So we're gonna just dump all that into our green beans. Now, bacon. Makes everything better, right?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, just kind of sprinkle. And this is some shredded Parmesan cheese. Just mixing it up, make sure the Sriracha gets all over.
So we have the oven set to 350.
Now I'm going to sprinkle some Panko breadcrumbs. On the top, give it a little bit of crunch.
Right.
So it's all ready. We topped it with the Panko and the Parmesan. We'll just pop that into the oven about 20 minutes or until everything's all brown and bubbly. And it'll be ready to eat.
All right, baby.
Off with gloves.
Okay, like I was saying, Amy's teaching me how to make the green bean casserole, so I'm going to teach her how to make crawfish etouffee. Now, my favorite way is to use leftover ball crawfish, but since I don't have any, we have a lot of places that make prepackaged crawfish, and you see, it's important you do keep the fat. All right, I hear my butter heating up over here. I've got a mixture of onions, celery, bell pepper, green onions, and parsley, and 2 cups. I'm gonna put that into some butter.
Butter's already smelling good.
Oh yeah, butter always does. And if you've been watching the show for a while, you know I like butter. Then I have a tablespoon of all-purpose flour. Okay, looks like our seasonings are just about ready. So I'm gonna come over here. I've got a pound of already peeled crawfish with the fat still in it. I got 1/4 cup of hot water. All right. I'm gonna dump this in. And as I was saying, it has the fat still in it. And the purpose of the hot water is to get that fat out of there. So it's about 1/4 cup. Kind of swish it around. All right, sweetie, if you would stir that up. Now you see how pretty it is. I'm gonna mix my rice and crawfish together. That's how Cajuns eat. Brandy, green bean casserole.
See how you like that.
Delicious. Perfect.
Good stuff.
Try it at home. Please let us know what you think. Well, Captain Todd, I think our time's up.
Great trip, Tony.
Absolutely. As always, we got to give a special thanks to our military, both our active troops and our veterans. If you love your freedom, think of it. So until next time, keep on casting. I ran into Boudreaux at Walmart the other day, and he had a small gift-wrapped box. I said, hey, Boo, what you got there? He said, well, Tony, tomorrow is Marie's birthday. And when I asked her what she'd like me to get for her, she says, it doesn't matter, as long as it has a lot of diamonds. So what'd you get? I said, a deck of cards.
Yes, sir. Yes. Let's stop it here a minute. In the words of Captain T. Kip Plaisance, one more for the ride home.
Didn't have that wine.